Hello, I don't even want to say what day it is because I swear my vlogging has been all over the place. It's crazy. It's actually middle of May, I guess. Today's the 22nd, so I guess almost middle, almost end. Here's my but I finally want to sit down and talk about the books I've read and books that I'm excited to read because I feel like I kind of got out of my reading slump and I've just been reading so much. I can't even remember like what books I've told you about, but The Serpent in the Wings of Night, is that it? Yes. Love this series. Like, I was kind of in a reading slump since From Blood and Ash and things like that because I read Agatar, Throne of Glass, read all those series. So this was a good one. I really liked it. And actually, it was funny because I started reading this and then I was like, oh, thank goodness, like it's only one book. And then I realized, OMG, like the second one came out the week I finished this, so I had to read the next one. I really ended up liking it. I really loved the world building, and yeah, so you should definitely read this. Obviously, like PG, what is it, PG-13? I don't know, like young, not young adults. Honestly, I don't think a lot of these are. And then the next one I got, I just picked this one up. If you watch my Fayetteville vlog, Secretly Yours, I have read Tessa Bailey's, like the normal ones, like What Happened One Summer, Hook, Line, and Sinker. I kind of like those. They weren't like my favorite, so I wasn't a huge Tessa Bailey fan, but this one was amazing. Like, I've gone into a romantic reading slump to where I kind of just get annoyed with romance because I feel like it's the same thing over and over. You have a girl meets guy, they're dating, and then something goes wrong. Someone doesn't want to commit, someone doesn't, and it's like the same story over again, and it always happens at like 300 pages. This one was not like that at all, and that's why I love it, because it was different. It was spicy, it was good. Yeah, and it wasn't like the same, like, oh, guy can't commit. Like, it was actually good. So I think I rated this a 5, so definitely you should read this. It's worth your time. It's a good romance. Next is The Zodiac Academy. I'll be honest, my friend Mads wanted me to read this. I couldn't get into it at first because what I kind of like about fantasy is how it's a completely different world, you know what I mean? Like, this almost seems like it wouldn't be in today's world, whereas this actually is kind of university style, almost like the Ninth House-ish, but this is in their own world. But also this is like bullying, that's what it's called. Is that what it, like a bully romance? Which I've never read those and it takes a sec to get into, but I am now on this. I just finished the second one, so I need to read the third one. It is so good. I just want to read it at the end of the day. So you should definitely start this. It might be a little weird at first, and trust me, I don't like iPads and whenever they reference normal technology, and they do, but it's okay. It's good. So, and then my current read right now is The Last Word. I got this one off Book of the Month. I haven't read a good thriller in a hot minute, and this actually is. I'm like low-key terrified whenever I'm reading this because it's almost like you're stuck alone in the middle of this woods, and this girl gives a bad review to this writer, and then all this stuff starts happening, and yeah, it gets a little scary. So I think I have like 100 pages left. And then I want to talk about 2 new books that I'm looking forward to reading. Happy Place. I've read most of Emily Henry's books, and they're not my favorite, I will say. I think I like Book Lovers more, but I've heard so many amazing things, so I'm hoping this is kind of like the Tessa Bailey one, to where like I really like this one, so this is what I'm gonna read next. And then The True Love Experiment, I also got this Book of the Month. I love her book Love in Other Words. Is that it? Yeah, so I have really high hopes about this. Those are the 2 that I'm reading, but that's just what I'm reading. I wanted to sit down and kind of catch up with y'all, catch up with reading and things like that. Obviously, I feel like my life is always, I don't want to be like it's a hot mess, but just I feel like there's always stuff going on. So hello, welcome back. I am Madison, and I never know if this vlog is going in with another vlog or if this is just going to be its own, so I might just make this its own little day in the life. It is Tuesday. Here's North. Hey, North. It's Tuesday. I got up, I studied, and then we're currently doing our IMV, which just means medical monitoring for our remote site. So kind of going through all that stuff. And then I actually have a screening today, so I have that in like 30 minutes. And yeah, I think the thing that always messes me up though is one of the packages for FedEx you have to sign for, and I swear I can never tell when they come. It's always like 10 a.m. to like 4 p.m. And I do work from home, but it's like if I need to go run an errand real quick, like I need to run to Sam's, it's like I don't know when. And then I also need to go get blood work done for another position that I'm potentially going to start doing, which I'll update y'all on all that. So I need to figure out when I can go do that. I need to call, but yeah. And also I hate getting blood drawn. I'm such a baby whenever it comes to that. So we'll see. I definitely have to go like after I eat. And then I also need to take North to go run at that park. So a lot that we need to do, honestly, pending whenever this FedEx comes. So also I thought I would just chit chat because I did film something like last week where I talked about it, but I honestly don't know if I'm going to end up sharing that one. So I just thought I would just kind of do like a overview, I guess, of like, I feel like my life's always a mess, but we've already been over that. Basically, I am leaving the position that I currently have for numerous reasons. One of them is also being that I am studying for the MCAT, and that is my main priority, especially if I'm planning on attending medical school. So yeah, I just feel like the amount of stress that I've had from my current job is just not really good. I do love working remotely, but I just think the amount of stress it has had on my mental health is just not it for me, especially whenever my main priority is studying for this test, which the next position I have is PRN, which we're gonna see how that goes because again, like I feel like my main priority is that like I already have so much experience anyway that if I have to take off work to potentially study and I have the means and the abilities, I might do it, but we're just gonna see how it goes for now. I still have like 2 more months until my test. But yeah, I just wanted to update y'all. You know, I loved my time at my company for a little bit, and then just, yeah. Just, I feel like, you know, whenever it's time to just leave, and honestly, yeah, again, just like the importance of my mental health, and then also just like my, what I want to do. Especially because it's like, I don't want to do this career that I'm in right now, like for the rest of my life. That's not what I'm trying to do. So I think it's like you have to realign your goals, and yeah, that's just where I'm gonna leave it. Obviously, I feel like there's a lot more to it, but that's a short story. And yeah, on a side tangent, I wanted to see, that's not the FedEx. I wanted to see if anyone has used Kindle Unlimited. I am thinking about getting it because I read the Zodiac Academy books, and I'm on the 3rd one, and the 3rd one's $20. And I'm like, because then it's like I have to buy all of them, and I saw that they actually offer it on Kindle Unlimited, so I think I'm going to do a free month and then see how it goes. So I'll let y'all know, but if anyone's used Kindle Unlimited, please comment below because I want to know if I should actually invest in it. So